DOL sentence number 35. Allow me to present the sentence to you. Okay, let's see what we have here. Last week, Mr. Franklin buys a copy of Mozart's opera, The Magic Flute, at Celebrity Records for his sister Pam and I. Again, last week, Mr. Franklin buys a copy of Mozart's opera, The Magic Flute, at Celebrity Records for his sister Pam and I. Excellent. Let's go through this sentence line by line, word by word, until it's completely fixed. As you can see, there's a lot of things wrong with here, but I bet you now you're starting to recognize what's wrong, and it's a lot easier for you to fix it. So let's go. Obviously, we're going to capitalize last week. Now, this took place in the past. So, well, before I say that, let's fix Mr. Franklin. Clearly, we would capitalize Mr., put a period there, and capitalize Franklin as well. Okay, now, can we say that last week Mr. Franklin buys a copy? No, you can say every day Mr. Franklin buys a copy, but you can't say last week he buys a copy. Last week, Mr. Franklin, put it in the past tense, bought. Excellent. Bought a copy of Mozart's opera, The Magic Flute. Take a look at Mozart's. Two things are wrong with it. So tell me if you can figure out what they are. That is correct. One, we capitalize it. And two, we have to apostrophize it. Now remember, his name ends in T, so we put apostrophe S. Remember the rule. If his name ended in S, the apostrophe would go after the S, and we would not add another S, because we wouldn't want to say Mozart's Sarsis. But in this case, it's Mozart, so we put apostrophe S. Look at the word opera. Opera is actually with an E, not with an I, so fix that spelling. Now, the name of the opera is The Magic Flute. Two things have to happen to the title of things. One, we capitalize it, of course. Let's get that capitalized. And then lastly, do we underline it or do we quote it? I'm going to ask you right now. Remember, longer things get underlined, shorter things get quoted. Our opera is long or short. OMG, to me, they are very long. So I'm going to underline The Magic Flute. Let's continue. At Celebrity Records. Celebrity Records, for those of you who don't know, which is probably a lot of you, it's an old record store that they would have in all of the malls. I don't even know if it exists anymore, but since it's the name of a store, we're going to capitalize it. And let's fix the spelling. Notice celebrity is misspelled. Celebrity only has one L. And then let's finish this sentence off. For his sister Pam and I. So let's get this down. First of all, capitalize Pam, of course. And then tell me, can I finish this sentence by saying, and I? Well, how do we figure that out? I think you guys know this trick by now. You guys and gals, we are going to cross out the words Pam and end. And can I say, I'm sorry, his sister Pam and, of course, can I say, last week, Mr. Franklin bought a copy of Mozart's opera, The Magic Flute, at Celebrity Records for I. Of course you can't say that. It's for me. So it would be his sister Pam and me. Let's get back in his sister and Pam, and let's cross out the I, and let's put a me. So it's for his sister Pam and me. Very nice of Mr. Franklin to do that, wouldn't you say? Let me get rid of the screen so I can extend the page so we can see the sentence better. Let's see. Last week, Mr. Franklin, notice I capitalized the L. I capitalized Mr. Franklin, put the period next to the R. I can't say he buys because it happened last week. He bought it last week. A copy of Mozart's. Take a look at Mozart's. I capitalized it, and I have the apostrophe because it's his opera. I fixed opera. It's E-R-I-A, not I-R. Notice The Magic Flute. I have it underlined, and I have capitalized it, of course. I fixed Celebrity Records. They're both capitalized. And I got rid of one of the L's. And then take a look at the end for his sister Pam and me. You cannot say he bought the opera for I. It's he bought it for me. So I put back in his sister Pam and me. And it reads, last week, Mr. Franklin bought a copy of Mozart's opera, The Magic Flute, at Celebrity Records for his sister Pam and me. Excellent job, everybody. Please copy that down correctly. And we'll see you tomorrow.